It was just sort of a quick news note from the Indians. Bradley-Zimmer had shoulder surgery and will miss 8 to 12 months. So here we are in July. Bradley-Zimmer, former first-round pick, a guy that they projected to be their center fielder all this year, played poorly at the start of the season, kept getting hurt too, now is out. He may be, 12 months. Shoulder surgeries are scary. It's with his right shoulder. That's the shoulder he uses to swing his bat. So that's another reason that there's concern. Suddenly, the Indians have a hole in center field to be filled. Now, what can they do? They have Rajai Davis on the roster now. It's possible. Can Chris Antonetti make a trade to bring in somebody? That's possible too. But it would be, I think, a deal much like the recent Brad Hand deal was. Brad Hand was a reliever the Indians brought in from the Padres. And the reason they brought him in is because Hand is signed for the next couple of seasons, not just for this year. Like Adam Jones is a center fielder of declining defensive skills, but he can still hit with the Baltimore Orioles. He's on the market, Adam Jones. The problem is he's a free agent at the end of the year, so you're just kind of, it's a real stopgap thing. And so who else? What else could the Indians do? A couple years ago, they opened with Tyler Naquin in center, and actually that was 2016. Naquin had a good year at the bat. Defensively, he had problems in center field. It's really not where they want to go. In fact, right field is going to be wide open for Tyler Naquin because Lonnie Chisenhall's out for a long time, and the Indians could use him there. Greg Allen was a prospect that they had up earlier in the year. Greg Allen is a switch hitter. He's fast. Allen hit only .209 early in the season. He's now back at AAA Columbus. Allen has been a prospect the Indians haven't been in love with, but they've liked him. It could be a chance for Greg Allen to grab this job. Allen right now is hitting .305 at Columbus in AAA. More interesting to me was how would he play after he went back to the minors. And Allen is hitting like .340 in the last 5 weeks. So sometimes these guys have to go and redo different levels, come up and down from the majors to the minors. I think about, again, it's not about a Hall of Fame career, but it took Jim Thome 3 different years of going up and down from the minors to establish himself with the Indians. Corey Kluber went up and down from the minors. In fact, 85% of all players, I got this number from the Indians, 85% of all players at least go back to the minors once in their career before they establish themselves as big league players. Greg Allen was up a little bit at the end of last year, and then this year he played some. He did look overmatched at the plate, but I'm not ready to write this kid off yet. So the Indians, by the way, will have to be looking, for a center fielder, not only for this year, but for next year. So I think, I was looking at their roster. Right now, Greg Allen is their best bet, especially for next year, unless they happen to make a dramatic trade as the trading deadline comes at the end of July.